everybody. I'm coming on to talk about Outlander's Blood of My Blood, Season 1, Episode 2, S.W.A.K, which means sealed with a kiss. And at the end of this continues on from the end of Episode 1. Because at the end of Episode 1, Henry and Julia, which is Claire's parents, had a car accident at the base of basically Craig the Dune, went up the steep of the hill. Julia went up to Craig the Dune first, traveled through after hearing home of the bees, went through first. Then Henry went up and traveled through after hearing home of the bees. Well, but this time, before they did that, we found out how they met and got married and everything. And now we figure in the show, we found out how they got married and everything. And it sounds familiar on how they got married. It sounds like familiar, like Frank and Claire, because Henry and Julia eloped like Frank and Claire did, because they eloped too. And you know what? The bed and breakfast that Julia and Henry was at looked like the exact bed and breakfast that Frank and Claire was the last night they were together before Claire had went through the stones. I don't know if that was just me or if everybody had noticed that had watched this show so far. But when they went through the stones, Julia got kidnapped, and it was basically taken and given to Lord Lovett, which was Brian Fraser's dad and Jamie's grandfather. So we're going to see a lot more of Brian and Lord Lovett more as we continue on with the series. And Henry basically saved himself by getting hired on with grants as basically the solicitor or whatever you want, as he looks for Julia. It's like basically collecting rents and everything. That's what I think he would be doing. So that's what my take of what he would be doing, so he wouldn't be out alone as an Englishman trying to look for Julia. So he'll be had the protection of the branch, so he won't be out alone. So, but unlike Henry having the protection, Julia won't have that protection. So, only way that Julia would have the protection is if Brian steps in and helps her escape. And I don't think he would do it unless he stands up to his father. And he's trying to escape and get to Ellen and all that. So I'm gonna end it there for now. Wait for Friday, Thursday night on the Friday for the next episode to come out, so I can watch that. So bye for now.